Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the Old Lady, and this is The Loyal, episode 47 of a San Diego Loyal save. And let's jump straight into the schedule so I can show you how things have been going. You last saw us draw with New York and lose to Seattle. We went on to draw also with Cincinnati. 2-all, goals from Ekwell and Britt. Very disappointing though, they came back on us both times. So, yeah, unfortunate. Actually, I think they scored first, then we scored, and then we scored again, and then they scored a second time, and it was just not a very good game for us. This one, on the other hand, we scored 41. We had 41 shots to their 1, and as you can see, we won 4-0. With goals from Britt, Bennett, Squizzato, and Amaya. Amaya had a game because he ended up with one goal and 2 assists. So quite a good game for him. Back to the doldrums with Kansas City at home. We drew again, 0-0 this time. Portland Timbers, we went to their park and we managed to actually get them. We beat them 2-1. Kiana Hoover and Reese Britt getting the 2 goals. So that was rather nice. We faced Minnesota United in the U.S. League Cup 3rd round. Anthony Fontana got a goal in the 91st minute. They got a goal in, where was it? I think it was the 91st minute as well. So they scored like right off the kickoff. Nothing happened in extra time, so we went to the penalty shootout and we finally got them. But it was a little closer than I would have liked. So, yeah. Philadelphia, we came back and beat them 3-2. Tom Delibashiru, Alexis Gutierrez, and Frankie Amaya getting another goal. Not too bad there. And Masengo and Fontana, that means that both our midfielders got their debut goals in back-to-back games. Because both Delibashiru and Masengo, those were their debut games. So, that's what we're doing today now, is to play Houston, who are in 16th place. Bit further down, but it is an away match, so it'll be a little tough. I'll play Tormenta offline and come back for the Colorado match at home in San Diego, and we'll see how we get on against the Colorado Rapids. So, who we've had some trouble with in the past, I think. Well, we've only lost once, I guess. But, yeah. They seem to, we've done well once at their park. But otherwise, our wins are at our park. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on with this. We have been having kind of an injury crisis. It's coming back to a little bit more regular situation now. Rubio Rubin was out for, it said, from 2 to 5 months. I think he's been out for about 5 weeks, maybe 6. So he's been out for a little while, and that's been noticeable because Ken Bennett was also out with an injury. He's just returned after 3 weeks out. And of course Austin Vega was already injured, which meant we had only Reese Britt left. So as you can see, we ended up with this slightly different formation, where instead of 2 strikers, we had 2 attacking midfielders. But we'll be changing that back in a moment, because Bennett is back and I want to start him. So I'll figure out in a second which one I'm going to pick to take out. I think Anthony Fontana will come out for Ken Bennett, and Ken Bennett can play further forward. Nice. Ekwala can go there, and Britt likes to be pressing forward. So let's let him do what he likes. Alright, there you go. We've just tweaked the strategy, the tactic right in front of you. And yeah, everybody's ready to go. Keanu Hoover has a bruised ankle, so I'm not too worried about his injury. He's in fully fit shape, so I'm not gonna take him out or anything. There's a few players who are a little cranky. A couple of them wanted to go out on loan, which we have been able to put out a couple of them to do so, which is not too bad, but others wanting to play more games when they haven't really earned them and so on. So, but they're not really spreading, so that's really the good news. It could be a lot worse. So, there's the tactical meeting, right? We've already done the opposition instructions, so let's have a look. Here's the team, the Rolla, Hoover, Madeline, Dengler, and Vecchiani. That one still gets under my tongue. Gutierrez, Delibashiru, Masengo, Ekwala, and Ken Bennett and Reese Britt back up front. Back to that pairing that has been working so well. We hope that will continue to work well. I need to make sure that Richie Leeds is on the bench because we need to have at least one forward on the bench. Let's do that thing. Alright, let's go. Not very many good options here. But I think we're going to expect nothing but a win, and I think they're going to point the finger to do it. And I think we're going to get absolutely nothing out of it. Not so good. Reese Britt has been in with a shout of being named Young Player of the Year. I think he's got a great chance. Great dressing room atmosphere. Everyone's enjoying coming to work. Yes, that'll do. Loyal in orange as usual. Houston in the black. Do not think I'd like to play in summer in Houston in black. I'm just saying. Oh, what a finish, Britt. Absolutely gorgeous. 10th goal of the season. No trouble at all. Slips it through after Lakbekliani's centering pass. Delabashiru out for Gutierrez. Finds Lakbekliani. He gets to Britt, and he beats the keeper at the near post. Just a sweet goal. No problem at all. 1-0 to us, and we move up into 6th place. 5th place now. We slide up into 5th place, and New York City drops to 4th. Wow, things are changing. Oh, now we're back down to 6th. And we're bouncing all over the place. You always press. I don't know what's going on. But I do know that we're doing well. That I can see. So, let's say don't get complacent out there. Start the second half and see how we get on. Hopefully we continue to play well. Maybe get a second goal. That would be nice. Not giving away the ball also would be nice. They don't seem to be able to get hold of the ball, which makes it harder to give away, to be fair, but it does lead to that sort of situation. Thankfully, it looks like it'll be called back offside, but it's a risky way to play. Letting the opponent have the ball. I am not in favor of this. Alright, we're going to change what we're doing just slightly. But I have to fix the tactic just a bit because it's still showing the 2 AM formation, and we don't want that. We want him on pressing forward and him on advance forward, and we want to confirm those changes and hit play. Now we move into our control possession phase as we attempt to control the game, shut it down. Akrekiani finds Britt, then Bennett, back to Britt. Akrekiani gets through his man. Bennett scores. No, Ekwala scores. His 4th goal of the season. He's blossoming into a great player, and I'm really glad we bought him from Cameroon a couple of years ago. He was only 17 when we bought him, I think. He's 19 now, and he's really starting to bloom, and I'm really liking it. Let's take a moment to get some fresh legs on. Dalabashiru, it says he's injured. Let's take him out for Peter Fromont. And Masengo for Yusuf Abab. They'll do. I'll swap Gutierrez and Bob. That'll help a little bit. And I think we'll bring on Almeida for Lakbekliani. There we go. I would say that worked out to be a pretty darn good game. 16 shots, 7 on target to their 4 and none. 1.51 XG to their 0.23. We got 2 goals. So yeah, overall, I'm calling that a good one. Very happy with the result. I'll just say well done then. That was a good win. Don't need to go overboard about it, but it was a nice win. Satisfying win for you, yes, it was a very pleasing victory. Looked at a superb defensive performance with not one shot on goal. We look very solid at the back. Excellent, good finished job. We are in 5th now. That's awfully exciting. Something a little different. Dalabashiru is out for a couple of days. Akbekliani is on form with 2 assists. We should praise that. The passing. Well done. Good man. 6 unbeaten. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to play the Tormenta game offline, and then I'll be back with the Colorado match. And we see if we can keep this unbeaten run going, and see if we can keep making our way up the league. I mean, it seems a little crazy, but here we are. I don't know. Alright, we are back. We have played Tormenta. We beat them 5-3 at their park. Kind of a wacky game, but we were never, we were never less than 2 goals ahead, so it was, you know, less wacky than it looks. Anyway, pretty much the same team this time as last time. Narula with Lakvekiliani, Dengler, Madeline, and Hoover at the back line, Gutierrez, Masengo, and Delibashiru in midfield, Ekwala ahead of them, Britt and Bennett partnered up front. Leeds, by the way, had a hat-trick and 2 assists in that game. So why am I not playing them? It's a good question, you know, honestly, as I think about it. It's a very good question. He played so well in that game, I'm going to give him the reward of letting him play in this one too. He's only 2 stars, but stars are just somebody's opinion, man. Okay. Okay. And we got nothing. Not a sausage. That's really nice. Among the possession leaders in the Premier League, while Colorado are not. If they park the bus, you are prepared for the task of breaking them down. Oh, we'll figure out a way. Helps keep morale high and takes us closer to our targets. Or I've been encouraged so far, but it's important we don't suddenly become complacent. That's an important thing to say. These guys are in 16th place. I don't want us to be complacent against them. There we go, Ekwala. Through ball for Leeds, well done, and Leeds puts a hard shot on the goal. Turns it around for a corner. Lakvekiliani. Goalkeeper comes to claim it, well done. Oh, this is not a pretty sight. What are we doing here? Oh my, over the top to Leeds, who scores. Beautiful goal. I think that makes his 6th, no, his 8th goal this year, after his hat trick the other day. Now, I mean, 3 of those were scored at lower league level and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But still, he's done all right for us, especially for a 2-star. Like I said, stars are just somebody's opinion, man. They can be wrong. Leeds is in again. Oh, wow, good save this time. Keeper tried. Lakvekiliani knocked back at him. Up front, finds Dengler. Madeline. The center backs pass it around up in their zone. Britt back from Masengo. Lakvekiliani exchanges pass with Gutierrez, but he gets it back and gives it away. Gutierrez misses his man. And the shot goes off the bar or the post or something. Oh dear. That's too bad. We gave that away. Flicked on. Masengo with a goal. Oh my goodness, what a goal. A throw-in to a flicked-on header to another flicked-on header into the goal. What a pretty goal. Flick and good night. That's a pretty one. That is a pretty goal. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Shot is high and will miss entirely. We've had fewer shots than they have, but we've put them all on target. And that has made a bit of a difference so far. Narola brings it down. Kick the ball. Thank you. Finds Ekwala. Ekwala for Leeds. Leeds just wide. Okay. Doing alright. Let's see how we get on. Let's have some. Don't get complacent, please. Ekwala seems demotivated. Let's see if we can jazz him up with a little faith. But seems motivated. Hey, there you go. Turn that frown upside down. Stay with him. Uh-oh. Yeah. Benedeschi. He's a good player, Benedeschi. I had no idea he was in the States. And I guess he's probably not a kid anymore, but he's still a very good player. Not a very good header. Big booming kick. Taken down by San Diego. Kiana Hoover seems to have a knock. I'll take a second and find out what that is. Potential thigh injury. I think we get him out. I'd rather bring in somebody else, but we will miss him. He's very useful. Not that Morales isn't useful, but he's not as useful. He's not going to perform to the same standard. Well done, Leeds, and Britt, and gorgeous. 3-1. 13th goal of the season. Beautiful stuff. Getting some pretty goals today. Britt gets in alone, chips the keeper. No problem whatsoever getting it under the bar. And yes, we will continue with that change after that problem. Well cleared. Oh dear. Ngakia. Not so good. Kind of disappointed in our defense today. It says they're having good games, but I have to submit that I don't think it's really quite as strong a game as they think. Oh. Stay with him, that's it. Alright, let's see about getting some fresh legs out there. Repliani for Almeida. And Tongane Bashiru for Fontana. Valdier. Good clearing header. 93, 94, 95, game. And we've gotten 3 more points in the bag. I'm happy with that. Could have been a little less shaky, but I'm okay with it. We did a good job. Got the win. That's really the important part. Doesn't have to be pretty. Although it was, we had some pretty goals, didn't we? Masengo's flipped header, and then Britt's chip. Just really some nice goals. We're up in 5th place, but games in hand and so on around us, so we may not be able to stay there forever. Still, I'm happy with that. I think 6th or 5th place is not unreasonable. We're almost into the NACL places, so if we could somehow sneak into that 4th spot and keep it, that would be kind of cool, because it would leave us in the Champions League places. So I wouldn't mind that. Deanna Hoover injured. He's out for 6 to 9 days. Okay. San Diego win 5 straight. Kind of like that. Let's have a look at the schedule, figure out when we'll come back. And it will be how about a cup doubleheader? We'll see if we can get through either of these. Salt Lake City in the US Cup 3rd round, and then a week later, New York City in US League Cup 4th round. So both of them were at home, so we've got a chance, I think. And we're in reasonably good form right now. So if we can keep that form up over the next several games, I could see us managing to stay up. To not stay up. Of course we're going to stay up. I could see us managing to get through one or two of these. More likely 1 than 2. But that's okay. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I want to say that I hope you have a great day, and take care.